some questions, and maybe we also have questions from audience. So please give a big supportive applause for our panel members. So, and most important, grab a water. So, to survive, you need at least one bottle of water. If you need more, let us know. We will bring more. Yesterday, our team bought 15,000 bottles of water for you to survive. Now, most of the shops nearby university are empty now. So, this is our panel, and to be honest, we want to make some experiments with you as well today. So my team said, no way, say I'm not going for any ears like this. I said, okay, but you will get the ears as well. So what we did, we collected data, because data is what most important. We collected secreted data about all of you to really understand who are the persons and what they are doing. And we use, of course, special tools and social media mostly to collect the data. So I will make a short introduction, and we have quite many panel members, so I have an introduction to every panel member. So let's start from laundry. So what we did actually, we used a very special tool called Personality Insight, and you can find the Personality Insight on Plumix platform, IBM Plumix platform. And this is very interesting. You collect all data about the person, put on the top of this platform, and you can analyze what kind of person actually he or she is. So this is kind of like a taking you naked in front of 500 people. Do you like it? Frightening. It is frightening. But I know laundry is true innovator, so probably not. So let's see what actually IBM Plumix platform says about laundry. Number one, adventurous. So you look adventurous, as I understand, very strongly. And laundry is head of innovation in Amadeus. It also says you have very strong imagination, 100% of imagination. So, laundry, tell us, what are you doing? And probably you are the right person in Amadeus. Adventurous, 100%, almost imagination, 100% as well. What do you do, Amadeus? What is your job?
Well, my job is very easy, and I have fun every day. Concretely, my job is about trying to find the next business opportunity for Amadeus in beyond the next 5 years. So it's you need imagination, but also, of course, you need a strong team around yourself. So it's not about my imagination; it's about the team's imagination. Amadeus as a team, and yeah, I think that's. In a simple words, that's what I'm doing.
So tell me, what is the future of travel? Because you are the leader in the travel industry, basically. What is the future? So I know there are a lot of, like almost like 20 different teams in academies this year, because we are collaborating many years already. What is your recommendation regarding travel business model? What kind of future you actually see?
Well, I would say that first of all, travel is still a strong emotional product. I mean, when you travel, it's you travel for business, but you also travel to spend time with your family, with your friends. So it's something which is strong, and we are in a community where people more and more like to spend quality time with their peers. So I would say that the travel has been an issue that has grown year on year, continues to grow. But now with the way people are changing the mindset, I see it as a even more bigger future, and this is going to be accelerated with technology. Those very things which I saw before, it's definitely stuff that will be leveraged more and more in travel in order to find, for example, the right travel products for what you're looking for as an individual. But much more. I mean, so I would say that people who have the desire to work in travel, I mean, I think they have taken a good decision because there's a lot to do.
So I'm really happy you made a reference to collecting and really build application on top of emotions, because we have a picture from your lab. So if I can see it or not, let me see. Oh yeah. So this is Amadeus Lab probably collecting different emotions of travelers. Do you confirm it or rather not?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. We do look a lot around everything around neuromarketing, data, that type of creepy stuff. We do it. We start to look at it, and yeah, I think again, it's something that we enable to drive the industry up. But of course, we have to think about the notion of privacy. That's something that we are. It's a big topic. So it's something that we're also looking at.
So thank you so much. So all startups here, teams focusing on travel, Laundry is suggesting think about emotions, how to record and make business on top of emotions. So we continue with our next panelist, Ken Singer from UC Berkeley. We always ask a person who representing the highest participants number on a panel. And we have 8 people from UC Berkeley this year, which is probably a record all time. So really happy to have you, Ken. So, and regarding Ken, we made analysis. It was quite easy to do because you have a lot of data over there. Number one, we found assertiveness. So assertiveness was 100%. And I asked your student, what does assertiveness actually means? As I explained, you know, it's like a Superman who sees problem, jumps in and solves all kind of problem. Is this true?
No, I think it's someone who doesn't have a filter. Just talks a lot. So I think that's pretty accurate, actually. But sad is my self-discipline is at 3%, which is, I would like to say that that's wrong, but I think that type of orderliness, this is a very scary, very, very close, I would say.
Yeah, it's okay because you're at university, so self-discipline, you know, going down when you're too long in university.
That's right.
So it's okay. So tell me, Ken, you are now pushing a lot of startups, universities to be more innovative. So what it makes, and you're visiting within 1 month, so you visit Chile, you open different application sessions in Mobile World Congress, you go to East Europe, West Europe. So what it makes university innovative? How to make it really, really innovative universities students like to visit?
Yeah, so I visit universities around the world to work with professors and students there on entrepreneurship. And one of the themes that I've noticed of universities that are the most innovative are the ones that have multidisciplinary perspectives. Many schools, many of them that you guys come from, may have majors and focuses across the sciences, humanities, and business, but many of you may not have ever been a student in a different discipline. And that is the challenge, is that for universities to be innovative, they need to let their students and professors work with each other. So what you'll see here, I think in the next few weeks, you're going to meet students from every single discipline here. There'll be psychology majors, there will be, of course, innovation majors, but you'll also meet finance and all different kinds of engineering students. So meet as many people that are different from you in every kind of way. Different countries, different disciplines, different languages. It will help you in your startup, but it will also help you in your future as you try to build out your network.
Thank you so much. So we continue. Our next panelist is Jean-Christophe Martin, and actually you were really big problem for us because it was so difficult to find data in social media about you. So you're very secretive, so but
Official data.
yes, but we still managed to do because with Andy, who is our great CEO, we collected all your emails you sent us last 2 years and analyzed your emails.
Only on unis.com.
Yes, yes.
FM.
Yeah. Only official ones. Only official ones. And we still got the data. And what's really interesting, Jean-Christophe just wants to support international cooperation. And have a look what Watson says about it and Globix. It says cooperation 95%. So this is the most strongest trade, at least what Globix and IBM is telling us. So, first of all, I would like to make a big applause for UNS because this is the host of us. They are hosting us here. So make a big applause for
It's a great pleasure for me to be here this morning in order to welcome you on the behalf of the University of Nice Sophia Antipolis and its president. We will have tonight a meeting, the opening ceremony of the EIA 2015, and so the president will be here and welcome you directly. But I would like to say welcome to each one of you here in Nice and in our university. Thank you all for choosing UNS.
Thank you so much. And so I have one question for you as well. So I think without any exaggeration, UNS today and next 3 weeks are most innovative university in the world because other universities are closed during this period, obviously. So how to make your university more innovative? What do you do? How do you collaborate with companies, startups? What is your recipe?
Yes, this is a great concern for us, and UNS is really involved in the process of being more and more innovative. And there are many examples of that, but maybe one or two that I can choose. The first one is that we created 1 year ago a knowledge and innovation community ICT lab. There are only 3 in France, and one is here in Sophia Antipolis, so 20 kilometers from Nice, inside the University of Nice Sophia Antipolis. This is one example. The other one is that UNS works closely with enterprises and society, NGOs and so on, associations, and we are stakeholder in the oldest and main technopark, European technopark, that was built 60 years ago in Sophia Antipolis through a cross-fertilization process. And we are actually trying to enhance this way of cooperation. And we have applied to a huge call for proposal by the French government, and we are actually one of the 3 universities in France that are selected for this project, based mainly on developing innovation. So this is an important recognition for us.
Thank you so much. Big applause. Thank you. Our host. So let's continue discovering our panelists through big data. And now I have a next person here. But this person, Sylvain, is a director of Allianz Accelerator, especially focusing on big data. And he is quite a lot in social media, but also public press. So we wanted to see what is a kind of celebrity match. So we collected Sylvain all Twitter data, and we actually compared Twitter data with celebrities in the world. And Watson Blumik said that you are kind of like a twin to Jeremy Butcher. So what is your comment on that? Are you really so sensitive and ongoing as Watson is telling us?
Firstly, I'm really happy to be there today. In fact, last year I Alar invited me to be a mentor. So I was a mentor 1 year ago for this program. And this year it's a bit different because now I'm a sponsor. I joined Allianz to create the Allianz Accelerator 6 months ago. And I'm really proud of that because now we have teams from this accelerator, Investor and Synchronext, which follow this program for these 3 weeks. So yeah, I will answer to the question.
Thank you.
So I don't know who is Jeremy Gutch.
It's okay. It's okay. It's young people know. So
okay.
Sorry.
So it's really thank you for that.
It's okay.
So I'm really happy to be similar to him.
So we have 5 participants from Accelerators this year. Dylan kindly agreed to be also chief mentor, so really guiding some teams as well. So you're focusing on big data. So what else? How are you gonna make business out of big data? Because a lot of people talk about big data. So you know the famous quotes that big data is like a teenager sex. Everybody talk about it, but actually nobody knows what they talk about. It's true, yes, it's true. So what's your view on big data?
Yeah, so in fact the accelerator focuses on 3 main topics. The first one is big data, and also IoT, and also connected stadium. So it's a little bit weird for an insurance to focus on, I'm upset about your... yeah, we focus on these 3 topics, and the idea is really for the instruments to find the way to disrupt ourselves in the coming years and months. And in fact, a lot of things can disrupt insurance. In fact, it's a whole business. Maybe we are the older business that work on big data, because big data is really at the heart of insurance. If we don't know the data, we can't create the model of insurance. But now we need to reinvent that, and so we need to find the best startup in the world to work with, and it's the objective of the Allianz Accelerator. So we have already our first summer batch with 5 startups, one in big data, one in IoT, another one in sharing economy, car sharing, another one in fintech, and so a lot of opportunity to disrupt insurance.
Thank you so much. So we continue discovering our panel. Next is Pascal Selou. Big applause, Pascal. So of course we have here to analyze you as well, which was quite easy. We have a lot of data about you, including a lot of agreements actually. So, and what we found was very interesting, very stable pattern of different traits. So what's your basically goal regarding this achievement striving? You build ecosystems of Bluemix for IBM. So what kind of achievements you're looking for?
It's very difficult for me to say that the result is wrong, because it has been based on Watson Analytics. Watson Analytics is one of the major API available on Bluemix. So let's say that it's correct, it's the correct profile.
Yes, give a big applause, it's correct. IBM validated.
Well, for IBM, I am in charge of the programs for developers, the programs for students, and the program for startups. And the first thing, I would like to congratulate you, because you are there, you are ready to create a startup, you are ready to enhance your ideas and to make it real. And that's a big challenge. That's not easy, and that's the most important. So congratulations to all of you.
Thank you. So, Pascal, I know you offer a lot of support for startups who want to build on top of your Bluemix, very famous platform, and now a very interesting new one. So what kind of awards, incentives, and who are here from your team to help all these teams?
So for what you mentioned Internet of Things, so if you do not want to wear the ears, yes, you know, if you want something much more soft, we have this starter kit. It's an Internet of Things starter kit. There are sensors embedded. It can help you to measure the temperature, the acceleration, the potential, and the joystick. So, okay, you go to the booth, the IBM booth, and if your project is related to Internet of Things, you will get it. Then, yes, you are right, we have several prices. We have, let me show you. The t-shirt. This t-shirt. So if you register on Bluemix, you can get a blue t-shirt, the Bluemix t-shirt. Bluemix is the platform as a service of IBM. The other way. Yeah. And it will help you to develop your application. As a startup, you don't want to invest in hardware. You don't want to buy a server. So using a platform as a service, using the cloud, will help you because you can develop your application free of charge. So you get 30 days free of charge of usage of the Bluemix platform. Then we also have some GoPro for some winners, the final winners, and at the end of the hackathon, week 2, we have 3 prizes with sandboxes for 3 teams, so only 3 teams, and the GoPro is only for the last team, the winner of the global event. And for the winner, we also have 12 months free of charge of access to the Bluemix platform. By the way, I would like to add that we have a network of venture capitalists, so sponsoring this event for us is not something new. We have been doing that for a while, and we think that sponsoring startups and putting them forward, helping them, supporting them, is very, very important. Last year, thanks to IBM, more than 1,000 startups raised $115 million from venture capitalists, from our network of venture capitalists. Our network, because there are people coming from all over, is not only Europe. I am in charge of Europe for sure, but our venture capitalists are based in the US, in South America, in Asia, and in Europe. So it's all over the world.
So thank you. If you need capital, if you need money, if you need t-shirts and tools, please find IBM people and Pascal. But I still have one more question for you. Because you have a very special focus on your platform, Watson, you basically developed kind of new category called cognitive applications. It's almost like an artificial intelligence next step. So what are the cognitive applications and what exactly you plan to develop? Is this kind of robots or what's in your mind actually? Because you can now go to Bluemix and develop artificial applications and cognitive applications yourself. So can you give us a short explanation what exactly you can do and what it's all about?
You are right. Well, that's really what we call Watson Cognitive is really the next generation. It's no longer analytics, it's more than analytics, it's no longer prediction, it's more than prediction. Well, there are several purposes, and one of them is healthcare. In healthcare, when you want to diagnose someone, you can have a sort of panel, so a lot of data. And thanks to the data, you can, to a certain extent, help the physician to make the diagnosis. So that this is one area of application. Of course, tourism is another area. Yeah, I was looking for the Amadeus guy. Tourism is another area, and transport. Because you can, predict and help the customer to think about the other items. You want to go to Africa, so which type of shoes should you take if you go to Africa? Which type of backpack should you take? So these are this type of questions. Of course, that's funny, but when you are in this business, that will help you a lot.
Thank you so much. Give a big applause to Pascal. So, we continue here with Crédit Agricole. And I wonder, we have a right person here? Andre? Very good. So we also recorded you through different social medias, and do you recognize? This is you? Do you like the picture?
I don't know. Did you find that I am a pianist?
Yeah, okay.
Did you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Did you find that you used to be an opera director?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Opera?
So you didn't find it?
Self-expression. So you can sing opera?
Yes, I used to be.
Okay. So to be honest, we used quite many tools because we collected the French data about you and then translated through machine into English data and then put the data on top of the comics personality inside. So, but still, I think it makes sense. So what do you do in Crédit Agricole? What is your innovation challenge? Because Crédit Agricole is building very interesting innovation villages, Le Village, everywhere, and we are so happy to be part of your village in Paris, which is also our office. So what is this Le Village all about? What do you want to accomplish with that?
What we want to do is to help startups like you to develop. We are not trying to sell products. We are not trying to sell anything. What we want to do is to develop ideas and to allow you to build companies and to employ people. And the first village was in Paris, and we are going to do that in every region of France. Because Crédit Agricole is a little bit like the wine or the cheese. Every region in France has its own wines, own cheese, and we have the Caisse Régionale of Crédit Agricole, and we want to develop the village. Because we think that if we can have new jobs in regions, it will give our country economy, and we will be able to survive the crisis. So that's why we do the village, and we do innovation, and we count on you.
Yes, and actually, Crédit Agricole is a very interesting bank. You can get free Wi-Fi in most of the bank offices, so if you need to survive and you really find access to Wi-Fi, so try to visit these Crédit Agricole offices. But you also organize competition around all France to find startups, the best ones, to participate here. And we have a beach team who was a winner of your competition. So can we see a beach team here? Please stand up. Oh yes, you're here. Give a big applause against your competition.
That's exactly the stories we want to write. To have some young starters, and we select them and we help them to develop their ideas. But that to be able to have new jobs everywhere in the regions. And you may be surprised that a bank, traditional bank, retail bank, is speaking about innovation. But we are looking very, very carefully at the problem of Uber. You know, the battle in France between Uber and the regular taxi guys. And we need to understand what is going to be our Uber for the retail banking. And that's a very hard question. And that's why we are developing the technical services. And we want you, or we would like you, to integrate some financial services inside your overall application or ideas. And that's, we think, the way we are going to be, not to be Uberized, because that's a danger for us.
So this was really great kind of announcement. So you're looking at your own Uber in the banking industry. So this is really great. Thank you so much. And we continue, last but not least, Vanessa. Vanessa comes from Nice Metropolitan Zoo. To be honest, Vanessa is the most tech-savvy person in the panel. We found out that you have almost 4,000 followers in Twitter only. So you are very popular probably here. And we analyzed you as well. And it seems that you are very, very similar to one of the most famous futurists, Neil deGrasse Tyson. And I don't know if you confirm or not, but you are a very sensitive and outgoing person. So, based on this data we collected and analyzed, But I would like to ask you more about Métropole Côte d'Azur, because you want to create innovative city, smart city. What makes one city innovative and smart? What is your goal here?
Well, first, today I'm wearing two hats. I represent the Métropole Nice Côte d'Azur and Team Côte d'Azur, which is the economic development agency. So, what is a smart city? The Métropole is developing a lot of things connected. Sorry. Well, this has been elected the fourth smartest city in the world, so that's quite an achievement. We are just we are before Singapore and just after London, and we have been elected by the Juniper Research because of the EcoValley project, for example, which is a huge project of a connected city, a smart city, with lots of application to help people with sustainable buildings, with the possibility for people to work and live in the same area, so you can have less traffic. The possibility to book your bike or your bank or your things. It's all those things that are making your life easier in the city and connected. That is, summing up, what is a smart city.
So basically, to keep your position as a fourth most innovative city in the world, I know you will put 5 million sensors all over the city to measure all kinds of parameters. Is this true? Is this project all about EcoValley? It's going to be?
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
Okay. So we are collaborating with Métropole Nice Côte d'Azur quite a lot. You kindly organized 20 participants selected from different hackathons to be here with us. You also sent us 2 great mentors, and you will announce more awards. I understand tomorrow for the teams as well who want to establish a company in one of the most innovative cities in the world. So thank you so much, and I hope you will really enjoy Nice here. Do you enjoy Nice here? Yes. Thank you so much. So, and we don't have today persons here from Ubisoft, who is also our partner. They will come and they work with you directly. We have very special exclusive cooperation, family organizer team, and player profiling, 2 teams who develop application right exactly in cooperation with Ubisoft. And we are very excited about these 2 teams. And we also will have Google people coming here Friday, so you will see our Google partners as well joining us later on this week. So this was our panel, and I'm really very thankful for all of you to participate. We now close our panel, and we will work with you throughout the week. And please try to attack all these people and ask more serious questions how to collaborate. So please give a big hand for our panelists. But before you go, we have gifts for you. So please, we'll give you some same stuff material. So, of course, I have same stuff for you. Please use it in your home, whatever you do at home, in free time. You will bring more.
I like to see it here.
Thank you so much.